Looks like there's issues in the world these days. How do you like that crack shot, baby? Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Subsistence. No time for BS. So, the sun's slowly coming up here. We've got a whole bunch of chickens. I had a bear that was kind of wandering around. I think he decided to piss off. A couple of my chickens are level 10. That means that they have to die. Which is very unfortunate, but holy crap, we have a ton of eggs. So this chicken over here has to die. If you notice, when they get to maximum level, we get 2 times... Oh, shit. Hold on. We got a bear coming into us right now. Come on, man. Give me a break, bear. Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this guy either. What I was going to say is you get 2 times the reared chicken meat, which is pretty nice. Whoa! What do you think you're doing, bear? Are you coming after me, or are you just being a dick? He's just kind of meandering around. Oh, got a little bit of scrap metal right there. He's just kind of meandering around. Whoa! All right, well, looks like there's issues in the world these days. How do you like that crack shot, baby? Suck on that a one-time, bear. Well, now we're gonna have a whole bunch of friggin' meat that I didn't expect. All right. Bear meat for everyone. Maybe a little bit of fat as well. I did not want to have to kill this. Oh, look at all the fat. Oh, I could always use the fat. Well, there's one thing about Subsistence. I guess you never know how the episode's going to start off. So I had plans that I was going to talk about with you guys. My plans were I wanted to go over and waylay the hunter base and mess around with them a little bit and use the grenade that we have to try and get inside over there. Well, let's go over here and put this fat over here. Crap. I have a steak just sitting here. We do not have a fridge right now. That is an issue. We're probably going to need to make one because we are going to have, like, way too much stuff on us. Crap. All right. Well, a fridge it is. Let's start up the old generator. Split about half of this. Bring it on over here. We need a refrigerator big time. Man, I'll tell you. There's always something in this game. Always something. Need to turn this on. This is a terrible waste of mass. Normally, I would rather allow this get to 500 by itself and this get to 100 by itself. But I don't have the time, especially because of YouTube. You know, you got to get things done on YouTube. Let me wander around here a little bit. I'm going to get some more wood because we're going to need more wood for our furnace over there. It's getting a little bit low. How do you like the mad jukes on that bear, though? I don't know how he missed, man. He was right on top of us when I realized he was at a full charge. That was about to suck real bad. So there was some updates to the game. You can now turn off the hunters if you want. I'm going to leave them on because I think that Really? Jesus! I was going to say, I'm going to leave them on because I think that the hunters are an excellent way to get loot. And, well, they're kind of an excellent way to get loot. Like, some people aren't really impressed with the loot they provide. I don't know. I think, at the very least, the hunter jacket to get, if you haven't gotten it, is an excellent piece of loot. And I would highly suggest you attempt to get it if you don't have it yet, because it is the best jacket you can get in the game. And obviously, the only way to get it is by killing rat bastard hunters. Let's see if I can get up here without this wolf seeing me. We'll kind of go around this way. I've also got to figure out what I want to feed my chickens. Because the chickens are going to start starving. I'm going to... What do I want to do? I guess I'll go ahead and eat this real quick. We are really low on fruits and vegetables as well. We've got a bunch of blueberries, which is a thing. I could just let the chickens die. Because we have so many eggs. In fact, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let the chickens die. We're going to lose out on some reared chicken meat and stuff like that. But the issue is that I think if we let the chickens die, they won't go bad, so to speak. However, if we take their meat will go bad. So that's a problem. This fridge here, what do we need for this? We need a bunch of electronics. We have enough wood, and we just barely have enough scrap metal, but I know I have a bunch laying around. I've kind of moved things around here. Oh, yeah, we have a ton of scrap metal. I've moved things around here. This now holds kind of a lot of the crafting supplies and all of our ammo. In fact, I'm going to take this because we're going to be using the grenade. I do not have enough, and this is like our little slivers and stuff. I don't have enough of the electronics. That is some bullcrap. So one of the things that we're gonna have to look out for big time is gonna be electronics, like real bad. We are seriously gonna need electronics hardcore. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna allow this to keep running, and let's go ahead and grab some stuff and see what we can find. Well, damn it. Do I want to keep these chickens alive? I'll keep some of the chickens alive. Let's go over here. And we will... shit. I'm going to put all this in there. There. You freaking chickens. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and split one of these off of there. Put that in there as well. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to keep that as it is. And then we're going to get ready. I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management, and we're going to try and take out that other base. All right, I've got everything I want. We've got a stack of bullets for each weapon. We've got our grenade for when we bust through the walls there. I've taken most of the stuff out of my inventory. I do want to pick up this, though, because if this has electrical components, we're going to need them big time. And it does. It had a couple of electrical components. We're going to need more than that, though. Now, if I remember correctly, I'll take this, too. Actually, I'm going to grab anything like that's just kind of on our way over here. Now, if I remember correctly, the base, there it is. There it is right there. What a jacked up base, man. Let's take a look over here. Now, immediately, can I see any jerks laying around? I don't see anyone. Hold on. Let me see here. How do I want to go about this? Kind of move over here. I see another box right here. I want to grab it. Now, I'm really curious how well these guys are at seeing you when you're crouched like this compared to when you're just standing. And... oh, shit. I hear something. Shit, I hear something. Where is he? Where is he? He's shuffling around somewhere. There he is, right there. One man down. Okay. Where's the rest of them coming from? Gotta be on our toes. You want to zigzag here. Damn it, I suck. There we go. 2 down. Load this on up. Now, is there a third dude? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, let's go ahead and loot this real quick while we have a chance. Ooh, a little bit of meat. Couple of parts over there. Looking pretty good. Grab the other one over here. More meat, more bullets. Looks good. Now, if there was a third guy, I think he would try and waylay us by now. Hold on, let me run over here. Maybe he didn't hear us fighting? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's look around. I don't see anything. I don't see anything, man. That may be it. Maybe just 2 today. Maybe the last guy freaking buggered off from the last time. Let's go ahead and bust in here. Grab this. Ooh. A freaking piece of water right there. I haven't been running my well lately. Just because it has, I just haven't been running it. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. I can hear a fire. Usually there's just like some tinder over here by the fire. Yep. See right there. Grab all that. And where are these guys putting all their meat? I'll tell you what, man. All right, let me see. Just take another quick look around here. Everything looks pretty cool. All right, man. So, oh, someone asked, why don't I build stairs over here so that you can get into this place? Well, the reason why is because you're not allowed to build in an area with the opponent's base command unit. And even if I could, that feels really, like, lame, so to speak. So I just don't do it. Well, boys, I just had to kill another bear off camera. Oh, it freaking figures, man. That bear that was wandering around while I was messing around at the base over here, he must have gotten too close. God damn it, I have so many steaks. What am I going to do with all these steaks? All right, now I've never used a grenade before. So, honest to God, I don't know how this works. All right, here we go. I mean, I guess, I don't know, man. I guess I'm just going to try and use it. What do you just pull the pin and throw it, right? I mean, how hard can it be? Here we go. Shit, it rolled down. That's not going to help at all. Boo! Did that damage? Ooh, it did. I was going to say it did damage the door. All right, well, you guys know what time it is. Now it's time for old Gray to sit here for like, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes hacking this door down. Now, if we get through this door fairly quickly, maybe we can check out the other hunter base that's nearby. The only issue is that if we do get inside that base, or if we do beat all of the bad guys over at that base, I am out of fire material. Well, I'm out of grenade materials. So I would have to hack through the door the old-fashioned way, man. Oh, someone else once said, it says at the bottom there, hold delete to disassemble wood door. You can't do that. You can't do that on the enemy doors. And that's for obvious reasons. The game isn't going to allow you to just disassemble the enemy door. That would be lame. So, because there's the base command unit over here for the enemy, it won't allow it to happen. Now, some people say, well, can't you just break the base command unit? You can. It takes forever. And if you do it, like I said, that's not gonna help you with anything. Because the only thing that happens if you break down the base command unit is maybe you can disassemble stuff, but I don't know. I've never really tried it. No wonder I've got bear troubles, right, guys? Oh my god. So far, the question is, was the grenade worth it? Now, we didn't make that grenade. We found that grenade. The answer to that is no. I don't think that the grenade was at all worth it in any way. Because I've still been hacking at this door for probably a good 3 to 4 solid minutes. And so, I mean, now the grenade wasn't like directly on the door. Like, I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know if the damage for the grenade goes down as the radius gets further and further away from the point of explosion. But, oh, that's weird. Look at that. The handle is cracking. Like, it's just like a cracking skin that's laid over the door. So the handle's cracking too. But definitely not worth it right now. I think that the grenade should bring this thing down to like a couple of hits. I mean, it's a freaking grenade. Oh god, every time I blow through this thing, it drives me insane. So we can't access that. Let's see what's in here. Another hunter jacket, not that we really need it. And a lot of ammo. So this is good. This is what I like. I really appreciate that there's that much ammo in there. In fact, while we're in here, let's go ahead and fill that up right there. Go back over here. Now, the cool thing is we got a lot of padded cloth. That is awesome because we should be able to make, yeah, see right here? Iron fragments. We're going to be able to make a heavy-duty shirt, which is really nice. That's going to help us get more hit points for fighting. And on top of that, like this right here, I'm assuming there's no durability in the game yet. No, there's not. So, can we rip this up? Huh, you can't rip this up, huh? It's kind of weird. Well, normally, if you click, yeah, see, if you click over here, see how it says tear into rags? So you can't tear this into rags. So there's no real point in having a secondary hunter jacket. It doesn't do anything. Man, there's no fat being rendered in here or anything. What a bunch of shit. Really? Another bear? What, did you come to smell the dead carcass of your fallen comrade? You son of a bitch. I will say, though, their base looks better than mine. There's a little light over here. Can I turn it on? Oh, wow, I can activate their light. Why is that? What? Oh, hold on. I have an idea. I wonder if I could piss the bear off and get him to attack their base. That would be pretty funny. Knowing my luck, it'll probably attack me. Let me go down here. I think that if you're in the sanctity of a base, the bear won't come after you, I think. Hold on. Let me get down low here and kind of just sneak off into the sunset. I also see a little plant over here that I would like to get. I also see a couple of boxes over here that I would like to get too. Now, we're pretty damn close to our base. So I think what would be a good idea for us, I'm just kind of checking around here to see if there's any additional boxes or anything. I think what would be a good idea for us is to go back to our base, drop off the loot, and then check out that secondary hunter base. Now, this is going to be tough because I'm down a little bit on ammo. A little bit. We're not down, like, strappingly on ammo or anything like that because the ammo that we used, we got most of it back, man, from the raid. And on top of that, the raid got us... Did the raid get us anything really cool? It got us a couple of extra weapon parts, which are good. Because, again, that's going to be for the weapons upgrades, which I haven't really messed with yet. There's a little chicken over there. I also see some nodes over here. In fact, while I see these nodes, we should probably get these. Because, well, you guys see now how important all these different fragments are in this game. They're good for damn near everything. So every time I see them... Oh, that was weird. It was a little... I know I hit it, but it didn't sound like anything. Apparently, these hunters weren't getting these nodes, man. You guys should have been hacking and slashing away at the nodes. You probably would have survived. But, I'm gonna go over here. Just check this rock just to see if there's any nodes on it, because I thought I had saw one. Nope. I guess I was totally wrong. I don't know. My eyes could be deceiving me. Grab our little plant over here for more blueberries, which we need, like, big time. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got problems, boys. I don't know if you heard that. That was another hunter. I don't know if you heard it. that was another hunter. Grab that scrap metal because we always need it. Now, I think if we get far enough away from that hunter, he won't follow us. At least that's the plan, anyhow. I told you, man, I know there's always 3 of them. And speaking of which, boxes... Is that a box over there, or is that a wolf? Now that I can pretty systematically kill wolves, or not wolves, now that I can pretty systematically kill bears in 2 hits with the shotgun, I'd almost rather find bears than wolves for hunting, because holy crap, the amount of fat that they drop is just absolutely delicious. Go ahead and grab this piece of iron over here while we can. And I thought I saw a plant over here. If it's blueberries, I'll feel lucky. Yeah, I feel like I don't think we would have missed this if it was here last time. More bullets, man. Holy crap, we are friggin' stacked on bullets. I'm so happy about that. How's our plants doing? Should have 100% light. 85% light. Is it because the wall's over here? That wall is nowhere near where it should affect the lighting for those plants. Man, that's really strange. Let's go take a look at how the power looks. Power's at 1,000. But the only issue is, I do believe, for a refrigerator, we need 1,200. Son of a bitch. So we need an extra power right over here. Remember this? Our old little extra total base power capacitor thingy? We're gonna need an extra one. So what does it take to make that real quick? A little bit of everything, as it often does. We need more electrical components, another scrap metal. Alright. Grab a little bit of scrap metal, some electrical components. I think it needs... Did it need planks as well? I don't really think that we have that many planks on us right now. Go check. Yeah, we don't have any planks on us. I think I dropped some down, though. I feel like I have extra planks laying around. I think we got some seeds on us, too, didn't we? Yep, we sure did. Let's go ahead and put that away over there. Let's go over here and put these away into their respective piles as we can. Go over here and put the rest of this crap in here. Oh, my God. Oh, look at all these steaks, man. I'm going to put that jacket there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now. But, I don't know. I'll figure something out with it. So, alright, let's go ahead and craft these. Let me go ahead and grab some additional planks real quick so that I can get another energy storage unit up and running. Alright, I got a brand new power, I don't know, power holster thing going right over there. While we have the things that we need to make a shirt, let's go ahead and do that real quick. The heavy shirt. We need these pieces of scrap right over here. Heavy t-shirt. And that's it, man. That should pretty much, that should come right out, I assume. Now, I assume that the shirt goes up here. At least I hope it does. I don't think that there's a hat in the game. So, I'm pretty damn sure. I mean, the jacket's outerwear, right? I hope I'm not making this for absolutely no reason. That would really, really suck. Okay, let me try and put this on here. You son of a bitch! Alright, well, there you go. So now you all know. The shirt is not at all needed in any way. So, what I should have done then was make the pants. What do we need for the heavy-duty pants? We need a couple of pieces of padded cloth, and then some more of the metal and stuff like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put this shirt in there. Same with the metal. I'm going to put the padded cloth and the regular cloth in there. Let's make sure that we have enough rifle rounds, because we're gonna need plenty, just in case I come up against serious opposition. We do not have a lot of... whatchamacallit, shotgun rounds is the only issue. Son of a bitch. I don't know why I clicked, drop. I'm just tired of all this berry water. I want something else to drink, damn it. We have no fruit and vegetables right now. This sucks. Look at that. A little box popped up right over here. What might be inside? Perhaps some blueberries or something? But yeah, let me go ahead and manipulate my inventory a little bit more, and we're gonna go and try and take out the other set of hunters now. So here's what I have decreed. I don't think we're going to take the other base on today. Here's why. First off, the sun's going down. So that's going to be a really, really big issue, because the problem is we'll probably end up getting waylaid by a freaking bear or something like that while we're over there trying to take it out. Plus, the sun's going to be in our eyes when we're trying to assault the base, and we're going to have to hatchet the base forever. So we'll probably get attacked by a freaking bear. The other issue is if we get, like, every time we attack a base, we get, like, a giant stack of steak. So the problem is, if we get a ton more steak, there's, like, I'm running out of place. I already have too much steak on us right now. And we don't have a fridge yet, because I had to go ahead and make another one of these freaking, one of these energy storage containers. Really, is this bear coming? Not this bear. Is this wolf seriously coming right at us? Yeah, you keep walking away, man. I don't need no more steaks. Don't you look at my chickens sideways either, you son of a bitch. I got a bead on your ass. Now, you can headshot humans, but you can't headshot animals. Or I should say you can headshot them, but it won't do anything. It doesn't do extra damage or anything like that. We've got... Oh, how do I want to... Oh, shit. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Don't step to this. Do not step to this, wolf. Oh, I think he walked away. I guess he didn't step to this. Good. Go ahead and head on down here real quick. While we're here, I'm gonna just take a quick look if there's any additional things. Now, the other base is right over there, kind of. The base we hit just now, for the second time, actually, is right over there. So, just a quick mention about that. Let's see if there's... Oh, right over here. We got some plants right over here. Oh, the other reason I want to hit the other base is to get more of the padded cloth. We could make our own padded cloth, but it was really nice to just kind of find it. Because, remember, the one piece of clothing that we're going to need that we don't have right now is going to be the pants. We don't have the heavy padded pants because I was a dumbass and I didn't realize that the padded shirt and the hunter's shirt are the same. They fit in the same area, which is kind of a pain in the nuts. I don't know why you can't have a jacket over a shirt, but whatever. I do, however, see a bunch of nodes over here that I want to get because they are calling to me. The other thing that I'm going to need to do is get more... We're going to have to get more wood because if I don't, my fireplace is going to go out. Now, to be fair, it doesn't really matter that much because we have so many matches on us. I mean, we have gotten, like, stacks of matches. So it's not like when we first started the game and every single match that I picked up was, like, a little hidden treasure. Now they're just kind of, like, nice to have. But even if, you know, if I miss it or something like that, if I end up having to use a secondary match, it doesn't ruin my life or anything. So, pretty soon here, though, we should be getting quite a bit of energy from our... And we've been using the... generator for quite some time. I don't want to use the fabricator if I don't have to, because using the fabricator is, like, just super inefficient. Like, it's really good to use to get over the... what does it give you? It gives you 100, I think. Your base naturally produces 100 of the mass. It's good for getting you over the 100, but getting to the 100, you're just better off just letting your base sit around and getting it that way. Now, I'm in a little bit of a different situation, because obviously I'm doing these as videos, and I have to get things done. So, where did that other piece of wood go? There it is. So, I have to get things done. So, I can't always just sit on my ass and let, you know, just let the base regenerate as, you know, as slow as it does when it comes to mass. But, son of a bitch, this wolf is seriously not leaving me alone. It's starting to piss me off. I may have to take his ass out at some point. Anyway, guys, hope you're enjoying this episode of Subsistence. Until next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.